Alright, so we're trying something new this week. I'm not racing this weekend, but I'm fit, so figured I'd go out and try to crush some local KOMs. And let's be clear, I'm not a climber, so these aren't like actual KOMs. These are short. If I'm doing more of these, you're going to see a trend. It's 4, maybe 5 minutes. Anything more than that, then I'm found out. Because really, I'm not this longer FTP kind of a rider. I am a short, punchy sprinter type of a rider. So anyway, this is Altamont, and it's pretty flat towards the bottom. So there's a good chance to get a draft, and you have to save something because it gets really steep towards the top. Average is 7%, but the top of it's like 16-17%. And the guy who's got it now is an actual climber. He probably got it by accident, I'm not gonna lie. It's Todd. He's on Mike's bikes. That is him winning the national championship hill climb. So he is a fast guy. He was probably riding through the Los Altos hills super hard, came back, uploaded his Strava, and was like, oh, I got a KOM. But on the other hand, here I am like talking strategy with my teammate, giving me a lead out. And I guess that's a good lead into some controversial Strava talk, because I got a lead out. I don't know how people feel about that, but I'm all for it. We also got a running start into the beginning of the segment, which is just right after the stop sign here. And I think that's cool too. As long as you're not like hanging onto the side of a car, I say fair game. So this is my my buddy and my teammate, Andrew, and he's just gonna go super hard for like most of his segment, and I'm gonna get a little bit of a draft because right now we're going 20 miles an hour, and like that's draftable speed. It's not going to last very long because it picks up here in a second, but now we're going 20, and I think there's a little bit of a benefit to that. If not drafting, then maybe some pacing. But you can see the segment on the right there. I think the steep part is coming up here, and then it just gets steeper and steeper towards the top, and then when it makes that right-hand bend, it is really steep. So Andrew had a place picked out. He was targeting to drop me off on this segment, and that's an important skill for Strava KOMs, but also like obviously on race day, if you're leading out a teammate, if you're going for a solo attack, something like that, it's important to know. And it took me a long time to find out, you know, what my skill set was and how hard I could go for how long. So Andrew does that really well on this segment, and that's one of the reasons why we succeeded. He rode until he blew up, and I was able to come around him, take all the glory. So we're officially climbing now. We're 14 miles an hour, going 550, 600 watts, and I'm just really starting to feel it now. And this is definitely an unsustainable pace, but the segment's almost over. We have less than a minute here, I think, until the top of it, but we're 8% and getting steeper. And I'm giving him the last couple words of encouragement here. But this was his spot. This tree up here was pretty much his spot that we had picked out. Because, hey, we take this stuff seriously. This is serious business, guys. Strava KOMs are very serious. So he pulls off, and then I just stand up, and I have like maybe 40 seconds from here, 30 seconds from here. So this is like almost a sprint effort. And you can tell it's steep because I'm going 11 miles an hour, 800 watts, and yeah, 15, 16, 17%. This is really steep right here, but I can see the finish, so I'm just pushing for it at this point. 700 watts still, and it hurts. But this is about it right here. Got it. Sound effect means it's official. And until an actual climber wants to come out, I will enjoy the top spot here for the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But I might have a teammate that comes out. And speaking of which, what's the next KOM on my list, you ask? Well, I'm gonna go for Moody, because Moody's really hard and it's really short. And more importantly, my teammate has it, and I want to dethrone him more than anything else. So I'm coming for you, Blaze.